Hi all, it's day 13 of lockdown here in Madrid. Where are we? With figures, just to let you all know that today we've got 45,037 infected people. So there's been an increase of 6,682. Okay, and in deaths, we've obviously gone past the 4,000 mark. We're at 4,145, and an increase of about 500. The good news within that figures, it looks like the death rate has gone down a little bit. Okay, but compared to Australia, I think by the figures that I'm looking at, 2,623 infected. Okay, so there's been an increase of about 130, but we've jumped up from, I think from 2 days ago, from 8 or 9 to 13 deaths. Just to let you all know, there is a good web page that I'm using to get the sort of information, which is COVID Visualizer. Okay, just in case you want to look something up quickly. It shows every country of the world. It's a globe. You can sort of rotate the globe to go to the country that you want to look at. In regards to today, it's actually been a real frustrating day on all fronts. First of all, work. My laptop decided to play up, and the antivirus went down, so I wasn't able to connect to work. So I had to sort of get a new antivirus, upload it into the system, then try to connect, and I wasn't able to connect till 8 o'clock. The second point, which was really frustrating, or which is frustrating at the moment in Spain, is the news that we're receiving. It looks like the government's gone out and bought some extra mask and vest. We're running on a loan, all the emergency areas, meaning hospitals, police, etc., etc. So they've had to go out and order more, but we're not expecting them until a week or 2 weeks. So it's going to be pretty tough. It's quite sad to see the protective gear that we've got here. When you look at the Chinese news, where they're covered head to toe, no eyes or nothing, all we're wearing here is a mask. So that's quite sad to see. Also, the other thing is that it looks like each regional government is going out to buy the mask on their own, because it's been badly handled through the central government. Each region has gone out, each region or state, depends, just for you guys to understand it, has gone out and purchased their own. That's making it pretty tough, and as one regional manager said, it's like a Persian market out there. Meaning, instead of countries, like just imagine 100 countries going to China to purchase vest or mask. Okay, you've got thousands of people going to buy, meaning if each country in each state then goes to China and purchases it, well, it's just going crazy. It's the best bidder, the one who's got, let's say, fresh cash, who gets there the earliest, whatever. So it seems by what they're telling us that it's absolutely chaotic to go and purchase these protective gears, which is a concern, obviously. The Spanish government has also tried to reach out to the European Union to see if they can get assistance. Like always, nice words, but I'm not sure if we'll ever receive anything. This is like just about everywhere. We've got the issue with Greece and Syria and the immigrants coming in through those borders, and the European Union is very silent. Also Bosnia and Croatia and Yugoslavia back in the war, the European Union was very silent there. Well, same scenario we've got at the moment. So the Spanish government has also decided to reach out to NATO to see if they can get assistance there as well. Let's just see how long that takes. Probably another thing that's come out is they've sort of given us figures. As I said, the aged care centres was a big concern. Okay, and I believe that in Madrid they've given us some figures there. Okay, there've been about 1,065 deaths in aged care centres since this virus began. Okay, and 760 of those deaths were within the compound, the installations or the facilities. Okay, and then the remainder of the 305 were in hospitals. So that's actually, let's say, it's a pretty sad news, all right? Because these aged care centres aren't prepared to handle such high volume of sick people, and let alone the deaths. In some cases, it seems like some of the bodies are in the home care centres during days. Okay, and they've asked for the military to assist them there as well. What else is there? Probably some bad news, really bad news, okay, and it's probably the first person that we know in person that's passed away. I'm not sure if you remember on the last video that we put out, I sort of informed everyone that one of our neighbours who actually lives right downstairs was infected with the coronavirus. He actually passed away yesterday. Okay, so it's very sad. Within this building, you know, the word's getting out, and there are a lot of aged people who are very concerned. Okay, let's not forget, I mentioned that probably about 80% of the neighbours within this building are in that risk aged group. Okay, so great concern. We do know that there is a second person who's been hospitalised. Okay, so we're hoping that he comes out good. Okay, and that you know it doesn't spread out through the whole building. It would be pretty sad, you know, within this building to lose a lot of the neighbours. You know, there's good vibe, good atmosphere, and the neighbours are pretty good. That's probably about it. I don't have much more. You know, all we've got is hope that this finishes quickly. Hope that we come out of it in good shape. Hope for the neighbours who are there and haven't come out because they're in that risk age group. Sorry. And that tomorrow we will all be out in the street celebrating that there haven't been more deaths. But anyway, just keep on being positive, keep on looking to the future, and get ready for a big celebration when we come out of this. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.